Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to yet another guided newspaper practice session. We organize this session with the aim to help students improve their reading skills, help students improve their vocabulary, help students improve their speaking skills. We organize these sessions every morning at 11 a.m. And what we do is we do 4 rounds in these sessions. So the first round is just about listening to what I am reading out. The second round is doing reading along with me. The third round will be guided speaking. And the fourth round will be framing your own opinion. So, hello everyone who's joining in: Ketsi, Avinash, Dheeraj, GB, Kamaljeet, Rajdeep, Siddhesh. Welcome to today's session. Okay, all right, yes. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll get started just in a while. I'm just waiting for a few more people to join in. So, what we do with these sessions is that we organize this session with the aim to help students improve. Yes, Dharani, good morning. So this we organize these sessions with the aim to help students improve their reading skills, which is definitely important for reading long texts in the reading section, right? Anina, Vishav, Shiba, good morning. All right, so we'll start with today's session. Today's article is again another interesting one. It's about MoneyFLIX. Okay, so it's also an app. It is very similar to Netflix. The only thing is, the only difference being that all the videos that are uploaded on this app are actually about financial investments. Okay, so that's what this app is all about. It's called MoneyFLIX, and that's what the article is about. So we picked this article from a website called Livemint. Okay, good morning, Nikhila, Alekia, Anina. Good morning. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, all right. So, what you will do right now is you will just listen to what I'm speaking out aloud, and then we will understand all the words that look new to you. Firstly, what you're going to do is to just read along with me and then listen to me and try guessing the context of the passage. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Let's get started then. So, this is about MoneyFlix. Whoever is joining in right now, this is about MoneyFlix. Let's get started. Okay. Finance or investments are often considered as complex subjects. To make your financial learning more interesting and enjoyable, Shah Khan, a brokerage firm, has recently unveiled world's first financial movies platform, MoneyFlix. With infographics, pictorial episodes, and movies, this edutainment platform aims to demystify a complicated subject like financial investments. Okay, from a millennial who just started their journey into investing in the financial markets to a traditional experienced investor, MoneyFlix has something or the other for everyone. This platform covers the entire gamut and all spheres of finance, namely trading and investing, mutual funds, personal finance concepts such as insurance, asset allocation, etc. MoneyFlix has already nearly 100 videos ranging from as small as 5 minutes in duration to almost up to 30 minutes. Most of the content in the platform is in movie format, involving a raw financial concept, a series of character, and a full-fledged story. These movies cover topics from the simplest investing principles to complex trading strategies in a very Bollywood styled manner, the company said. Some of the movies available on MoneyFlix are Reading Financial Statements Made Easy, Top 9 Factors to Select Equity Mutual Funds, Stock Picking Made Easy, Trend Change Warning. So, did you guys understand about MoneyFlix? Okay, some of you are telling me that the words are not clear. Okay, I will try to restructure or reposition my slide. All right. So, did you guys understand? It seems to be clear from my end. Yes, maybe your internet is a little bit of a problem, Ketsi. Yeah. So, did you guys understand the article? Very simple. How much did you understand of the article about MoneyFlix? Give me a percentage. How much of the article did you guys understand? Salman, Saran, good morning. Yes. Yeah, did you guys understand the article? Was this easy to follow? Yeah. Yes. All right. Avinash says yes. Let's look at other responses. Okay. Rajdeep, Jibi. Okay. Adnan, Nikhila. Okay. All right. All right. Good, good. Dheeraj, Malvika, Astha, Ketsi. Okay, not fully. Jairam. Okay. Okay, great. So but did you guys get the context? The context is actually about an app called MoneyFLIX. They're trying to describe the app for us. Okay, and then trying to kind of share and kind of show that it's very similar to Netflix, but it just has everything about financial investments. Okay, so that's what the article was all about. Let's look at sentence by sentence. Let's look at it word by word and paragraph by paragraph. Let's look at it that way. Okay. If you didn't get it, there is absolutely no problem. Just try following what I'm doing right now. Okay. Okay, great. So, finance or investments are often considered as complex subjects. Finance or investments, again, what does that mean? So, anything that is related to money, anything that is related to saving money, right? Investments is basically putting your money somewhere so that you get some return out, right? It's like saving money basically. So finance or investments are often considered as complex subjects, difficult, okay, difficult to understand. That's complex. To make your financial learning more interesting and enjoyable, so not all of us really enjoy learning finance unless, of course, you're from that background. You will not really enjoy learning finance and investments and all that, right? So to make it more interesting and enjoyable, as in you do it like you're watching a movie. Share Khan, it's a company that's a brokerage firm. What is a brokerage firm? Anything that handles anything that's an intermediate entity, right? So Sheikh Khan, what does it do? So it gives you insights about which stocks to invest and all that, right? So it's a brokerage firm. It's an intermediate between whoever is investing and the stock market, right? Has recently unveiled has recently revealed or has recently released world's first financial movies platform, MoneyFlix. Okay, so that's the first sentence. It just says that this particular Share Khan organization called Share Khan has released an app called MoneyFlix. It's the world first financial movies platform. Okay, with infographics, pictorial episodes, and movies. What is infographics? Any graphic. It can be a graph, it can be just a line graph, it can be anything, a table, okay, a picture, maybe some kind of an animation basically with infographics, pictorial episodes, and movies. Pictorial, just pictures showing you about financial investments. And this new edutainment. What is edutainment now? Unveiled is to release. Okay. Edutainment, education plus entertainment. Okay. This new edutainment platform aims to demystify a complicated subject. What is demystify? Again, to clear the confusion, right? Demystify something means to clear something that's very confusing, or that was not known earlier, or that was not understood earlier. Demystify a complicated subject. All right. So that's what demystify means. So this platform actually aims to clear confusion about a complicated subject, a very difficult, complex subject, again, like financial investments. Okay, so we have learned what Sheikh Khan has done. We've also learned how this app functions. It has a lot of infographics, which means something that is information plus is also a graphic. So any graph that gives out a lot of information. Okay, yeah. So that's again infographics, pictorial episodes, and movies. This edutainment platform, education plus entertainment, yes, aims to demystify a complicated subject. All right. Okay. Moving forward. Moving forward now, we've just seen that this is an app. This is an app that exists. Moving forward. From a millennial who has just started their journey into investing in the financial markets, what was a millennial? A millennial is anyone who attained adulthood after the advent of the 21st century. So as in anybody who became an adult from 2000 onwards is a millennial. All of us are actually millennials, to say so, who has just started their journey into investing in the financial markets, as in they have all of us may have been just getting started with investing in stocks, investing in maybe other investments that we have, but mostly into financial markets. We might have just gotten started there, to a traditional experienced investor. So anybody who is investing for a long time, anybody who has this experience for a long time, MoneyFLIX has something or the other for everyone. So it's not that it is only for people who don't know anything about investing. It is also for a person who is an experienced investor. All right. So that's what MoneyFLIX is all about. This platform, again, moving forward, the platform covers the entire gamut. Okay, that's how it's pronounced. Gamut. What is gamut? Entire scope of, or a big umbrella of. That's what gamut means. Covers the entire gamut and all spheres of finance, namely trading and investing, mutual funds, personal finance concepts such as insurance, asset allocation, etc. All right. So it contains everything about trading, stock markets, that, and investing into mutual funds, into personal finance concepts such as insurance. I'm sure you know what insurance means, and asset allocation. What is asset allocation again? So assets can be your physical assets, all of these things, or maybe just money, investing them, or maybe allocating them into a specific sphere or specific categories so that you get returns on them. All right, so that's asset. All right. Okay, so this is what it contains. So this contains the information about everything. So gamut is like an entire scope of something, a big umbrella of something. Okay, yeah, yeah. So that's what this paragraph said. Now, moving on to the third paragraph of this article, which said MoneyFLIX, that's the app's name. MoneyFLIX already has nearly 100 videos ranging from as small as 5 minutes in duration to almost up to 30 minutes. Okay, so it contains small videos of 5 minutes. It also contains big videos lasting for 30 minutes. Okay, most of the content, it's not content. Okay, content is different. Content is to be happy. Content is anything that you can read, learn, watch, anything. Okay, yeah, so anything you can gain information from, that's content. In the platform is in movie format, involving a raw financial concept, a series of character, and a full-fledged story. So every video that's there on this platform is like a movie. Okay, so it covers a financial concept. It can be anything that we saw earlier, and it has like a character, series of characters, and it has a good story. So that way, when you watch a movie based on this concept, you understand this concept better than anyone just showing you slides, right? So that's why MoneyFLIX is an interesting app. That's according to the article's author. Okay, all right. So that's how videos look like on this particular app. Moving forward, these movies cover topics from the simplest information investing principles to complex trading strategies in a very Bollywood styled manner. Okay, so it has complex trading strategies, everything about stock markets that's complex and can be understandable only to a person who is experienced, for that, in a very Bollywood styled manner. Why do they say Bollywood styled manner? because it's in a very movie kind of a format, right? So there are characters, it's a story, you're watching it like a full-fledged, as in a complete built-up story. That's what full-fledged means. So that's how this movie is. So everybody who watches it will definitely enjoy. Okay, moving forward to the last sentence. Some of the movies available on MoneyFLIX are reading financial statements made easy. Not many of us know how to read a financial statement, how to read profit and loss statement, how to read an income statement. Both are same. How to read a balance sheet. All of these things. So we don't know that. Many people don't know that. So it's like showing all these things in a movie style. Top 9 factors to select equity mutual funds. So, what are the factors or what are the criteria that you should have to select equity mutual funds? Shares, basically, which shares to invest in. Stock picking made easy, and trend change warning. So whenever there's change in market trends, whenever stock prices go up and down too frequently, or you see that market is falling or rising, there are movies based on that too. So every single concept, some these are some of the examples of the videos that are there, but the author says that these videos are done in a movie format for anyone who is new to financial investing to understand this. All right. So, did you, again, was this now easy? Did you understand? Did you pick up some great words from this article? Yes. Was this now easy? All of you who ever said no idea. I understand that the article is not very, today's article is a little technical, maybe more on the finance side of it. But did you understand this? Adnan, Jairam, Ketsi, Alekhya, Akshada, did you get it? Yes. Okay, good job. Yes, yes. Now it seems easy, right? So, what we will do now is let's move on to do guided speaking. All right. So, what you will do is you will repeat after me with the same kind of stresses and pauses that I'm making. Why is this important? Why is this? Why can't you just read it this way? Finance or investments are often considered as complex subjects. Why can't you read it that way? Because if you read an article that way, you are only reading, you're not speaking out aloud. And it's important in your speaking test to have the right kind of stresses and the right kind of pauses. It shows that you are a natural speaker, right? So that's why it is important for you to learn how to make these stresses. And this happens only when you practice every day. So good job to all of you who are coming very sincerely, or even if you're watching this as a recording every day, good job. Okay, that itself is a step towards your hard work, I mean your desired band score. Great. So let's now read this article out aloud. I will just pick up 4 5 words and then you will repeat it in the same way that I do. All right. Okay, great. Good job, guys. Whoever got it right, great, great. Okay. Now, finance or investments are often considered as complex subjects. Finance or investments are often considered as complex subjects. Okay, moving forward, to make your financial learning more interesting and enjoyable, Sher Khan, a brokerage firm, has recently unveiled world's first financial movies platform. MoneyFLIX. Okay. With infographics, pictorial episodes, and movies. This new edutainment platform aims to demystify a complicated subject like financial investments. Okay, financial, that's the pronunciation. It's not financial. I understood this today as well. All right, let's do this sentence again. With infographics, pictorial episodes, and movies, this new edutainment platform aims to demystify a complicated subject like financial investment. Demystify is to clear something that's a confusion. That's what demystify means. Okay. Moving forward now. From a millennial who has just started their journey into investing in the financial markets to a traditional experienced investor, MoneyFLIX has something or the other for everyone. The platform covers the entire gamut. The platform covers the entire gamut, stress, and all spheres of finance, namely trading and investing, mutual funds, personal finance concepts, such as insurance and asset allocation, etc. Asset allocation. Okay, not asset, asset allocation, etc. Gamut is like the entire scope of something, entire umbrella of concepts. That's what gamut means. Okay, so it covers everything. That's what they say. All right, just one last paragraph. We will do this and then we will move on to understanding meanings, framing sentences, and all that. Just one last paragraph. MoneyFLIX already has nearly 100 videos, ranging from as small as 5 minutes in duration to almost up to 30 minutes. Most of the content in the platform is in movie format, involving a raw financial concept, a series of character and a full-fledged story, complete story. Okay? Okay, good job in doing it along with me. I hope you're doing it with the same kind of stress. Do not be embarrassed to do it with yourself. Okay, that's how you learn to speak. One last sentence. These movies cover topics from the simplest investing principles, okay, not principle, That's different. Principle is a rule, something that's a concept. That's like a strategy. Principal is like a school principal, head of a school. That's different. Okay. Yeah. Simplest investing principles to complex trading strategies. To complex trading strategies in a very Bollywood styled manner. In a very Bollywood styled manner, the company said. Some of the movies available on MoneyFLIX are Reading Financial Statements Made Easy, Top 9 Factors to Select Equity Mutual Funds, equity, not equity, equity mutual funds, Stock Picking Made Easy, Trend Change Warning, Trend Change Warning. Also remember, you don't have to highlight the D here too much. Trend change warning. You have to keep it smooth. All right. Okay. Great. Good job in repeating the entire article after me. The only reason I did the third paragraph was because it had some words that are mispronounced commonly. Content is anything that you gain information from. Content is to be happy. Remember, it's equity, anything that's a share that is like an investment that you make in a company. Full fledged, it's not full fledged, it's full fledged, which means complete. All right, so these are some words that are commonly mispronounced, can affect your speaking score, right? All right, great job, guys. Great job in participating. Did you guys do this? Did you guys do this along with me in the same way? I know I was a little dramatic, but I hope you did it to, made it dramatic to some extent at least, right? But this is really interesting. Imagine an entire app dedicated to finance investments, right? So anybody would find it useful. You and I can find it useful as well. Okay, fine. Now let's try and understand or frame sentences together. Okay, let's try and frame sentences with the word demystify. So demystify is a verb here. It's an action. Okay, so it's a verb. You will have to frame a sentence with demystify. Try framing a sentence with it. Try, telling me a sentence with demystify. So imagine you understood something after a very long time. Okay, what will you say? That the entire concept got demystified when my teacher explained it to me. But that's with learning. It can be about anything. All right. So it can be about the recent murder case on so and so person is demystified now. The confusion is now clear. Okay. So demystify here is a verb. So try framing a sentence and giving me a sentence with demystify. Yeah. And I'll just wait. Think of a longer sentence. Think of anything that's applicable to. This is how you learn vocabulary. Okay, this is how you learn new words. Okay, and also another word that we learned today: unveiled, unveiled, unveiled. Okay, anything that you release, anything that you had kept as a secret, suddenly you've released it. Okay, it's good to demystify when kids ask confusion questions. No, not really in that sense, Lily. So it's good to demystify concepts. In that case, some kind of a concept, some kind of a theory that was a confusion and now it has been demystified. So think of it that way. I demystified chapters in my syllabus by watching online. No, I demystified the chapters. So you cannot demystify something. Something became demystified to you. In your case, Dheeraj, all right. So it cannot be that something got demystified by you. You did not demystify it. The chapters got demystified when I watched online tutorial videos. Suspense in the movie is demystified at the end. Okay, general statement, Janvi. Driving lesson is demystify for me. Use it as a verb, Rajdeep. It's an action, right? So driving lessons, driving has now been demystified for me. Okay, so as in some kind of a driving concept that you had, it's now demystified. Mostly used in passive voice because something becomes clear to you, then it becomes demystified. CBI demystified the Sushant Singh Rajput case. Okay, good sentence, Ravina. I demystified about how to manage finance after talking to the friend. So again, I the concept of finance became demystified. All right. So you guys are using it like adjectives. You did not demystify something. If you did, if you cleared it, then fine. So I demystified the entire concept of pronouns to my students yesterday, for example. So if you cleared the confusion for someone, then it's used in active voice. If someone cleared the confusion to you, then it's passive voice. Okay, a lot of sentences coming up. Newspapers are demystify everyone. Newspapers demystify everyone. What you watching YouTube videos last 1 month demystified. Good, Nikhila. Whenever my friend teaches me the concepts, it was demystified. Listening to podcasts demystifies. Good, Balaji. Aishu says open door mystery was demystified. I had demystified the policy. Good, Bhargav. Good example. You made me demystify. You made the concept demystified today. You demystified the concept. That's how you will say it. I finally demystified the IAS exam. Good job, Ketsi. Computer book attempts to demystify technology. Jeel, good. Malvika says, my concepts of politics got demystified. Nice, Malvika. Yesterday, I have attended the classroom. The concept of articles became demystified to you. Good, Avinash. Entire grammar class demystified all rules and regulations in sentence making. JR, great sentence. All right, Anina. Good job, guys. You are framing nice sentences with demystify. Let's do another word. Let's just do one more word. Gamut. All right. Gamut is like an entire scope of something. So the platform covers the entire gamut and all spheres of finance. So entire scope and all spheres of finance. So think about it's a noun again. So it's a noun. It's not a verb. It's a noun. Okay. Gamut is like the entire scope of something. As in, imagine you defining your work jobs. Okay, you have certain roles and responsibilities at work. Okay, that's called gamut. So the entire gamut, and my boss gave me an entire gamut of responsibilities around so and so. Okay, yes, try framing a sentence with that as well. Gamut. The platform covers the entire gamut and all spheres of finance. Means the same. Spheres also means all aspects of finance, all angles of finance. Okay, so can you think of an example with gamut or spheres? Again, can be related to concepts, can be related to some field of study, can be related to some kind of a discussion or some kind of a topic that you were having. Try thinking of a sentence with gamut. Good, Vikas, Isabella. Live class covered the entire gamut of iris. Good job, Aishu. All right, yes. My teacher in school covered entire gamut of biology when she taught the first class. Okay, so the entire scope of something. My boss defined an entire gamut of responsibilities around coding, for example. Again, it's not audience. So the entire gamut was applauding? No, it's not a group of people. It's like just a scope of something, a big umbrella of concepts or some kind of a theory. Okay, the entire gamut of technology became clear when I attended the technology seminar. Instagram is Instagram is literally the entire gamut of edutainment. Yes, the entire gamut of wedding preparation is on her father's shoulder. Good job, Ravina. Agriculture studies are gamut. No, again, the gamut of agriculture studies are there in every part of the world, maybe, Jairam. Okay, good. The technology is given gamut to education? No. Not that way. Technology has enabled teachers to cover the entire gamut of educational concepts of school. Avinash? Yeah. But it's nice to have sentences coming from you, and it's nice to tell you guys that you're framing these sentences wrongly, and it's nice to correct you here itself. The case of SSR shows the gamut he was driving in, not really Isabella. Covered the entire gamut of opportunities in Canada. Janvi, good. Thank you, Mahi. That's a compliment. Okay. All right. So that's with, uh, again, so think about it that way. So the grammar class covered the entire gamut of grammar concepts on Sunday. Okay. Or the study room session yesterday covered the entire gamut of concepts on articles. Okay, or the gamut of concepts and articles. So generally the scope around that. Okay. So that's with today's guided newspaper practice session. One more thing before we end the session is that I want you guys to think about whether learning about financial investments is good or not. So, for example, all of us have, managed money in our own ways, small or big, right? So, is it necessary for an individual, for an adult who is above 18 years, is it necessary that financial investments are taught before schooling or in schooling so that they're prepared while they start earning? Do you think it is a good thing that MoneyFLIX has come, or do you think that financial investments need attention at all? It may be a dry concept to learn, but should it be made mandatory in schools? Think about it. This looks like an essay question, right? And frame your sentences. Okay. Okay. So that's with the opinion question for the day. And with this, we've come to the end of the guided newspaper practice session. Before I leave, I want to talk about the fast track program. So all of you, or in fact, most of you here are already fast track members. If you guys want to be a part of this program, the admissions form link is there in the video description. The features of the program include video lessons on our exclusive mobile app, 10 full one-on-one reviews for all the 4 sections: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. We will do an evaluation on your answers and give you a detailed feedback over email. And then you also have access to us chief coaches for any doubts that you might have. And also you get daily practice on 1 section per week. So we pick 1 week for each section, give you daily practice, and organize live classes for clearing the concept in the evening. All right. And weekends, you have a detailed live class for covering all the concepts that we did during the week. Okay. So you are essentially attending a live session every day, either based on practice or for learning. These are the features of the fast track program. You can fill out the form and a counselor will get in touch with you if you wish to enroll. All right. Okay. So that's about today's guided newspaper practice session. You can do this on your own as well. If you're someone who's watching this as a recording, make sure you do this on your own with articles of your choice. Okay. All right. Good job. I will see you again in another session. Bye-bye.